Hello, this is James Has a Point. Sometimes people, my brothers and sisters, will use a scripture or two that they believe disproves the doctrine of Christ, that which is more commonly referred to as Mormonism. Our official name is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and our doctrine is called the Doctrine of Christ. One of these scriptures is Hebrews chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. Some of my brothers and sisters use this verse to assert that there could be no more prophets after Jesus, and no more prophets means no more scripture. So let's have a look. Hebrews chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. God, who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in times past unto the fathers by the prophets, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he hath appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds. Now, some of my brothers and sisters will tell me, well, you see, James, God spoke through prophets, but now, after he sent his Son, no more. But I would draw your attention to what it says. Hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son. The us were Paul, Peter, and the other apostles. So what the scripture actually says is that from the mortal ministry, the atonement, the death, and the resurrection of Jesus Christ on, God speaks by sending his Son to his living apostles. And I will draw your attention to the fact that Paul wrote this epistle to the Hebrews many years after the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So, contrary to what some of my brothers and sisters think, this scripture actually affirms the necessity of having living apostles, and they're prophets as well, and they write scripture as well. This is James Has a Point.